the blue, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Auburn Tigers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline.
Yo. Okay, there we go.
Auburn will kick off to get us underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start on the ground with Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field is this way. They're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football, just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they were.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying to impose their will with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Throws it deep. Goes high to pull it in. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39.
Well, it's the first 3rd down of the game. You can't execute it any better than that. Really nice job in protection. Good job by the QB finding the open man. Nice route, and it's an explosive play early for this offense.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run, and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's George. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Looking for the edge, it's Cobb. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that...
Maybe some room here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Quarterback making checks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
The run inside. It's Cobb. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. I ain't giving that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone.
Could be an alley. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're working that left side. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check down throw to the running back.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. In the red area, it's Cobb. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Auburn lines up quickly. They'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to get it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Keeps it himself. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Finally, somebody's able to get on the board. This game was sending offensive football back to the 1930s. Great job of executing. I know this is a defensive stalemate. I don't know how many points we're going to see in the second half. Guys, that touchdown, that might be all they need based on what we've seen here in the first half.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Sellers. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Canes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Dixon. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with the running back. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Got it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Cobb. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen, see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions, because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Benjamin. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Here's Sellers to throw. Pressure coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Hurricanes want to move quickly.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Throwing, Sellers. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third down, here's Brown. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
Another tough run for the
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Lets it fly deep downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Benjamin. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the 1st down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Snags it, and there's running room. The defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. So Miami signals for a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricane. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The option, he'll keep it. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Quarterback keep. Fighting off the defender. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And that is a big hit. And that's a hit that I'm going, listen, if I'm the OC, I'm the head coach, I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs and I want to run my quarterback. You know, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slide.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Moves away as he feels pressure. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Escapes the pressure going right. Big play on the scramble. Got out of bounds to stop the clock. Picked up the first down, and now they'll try to find a way to score.
Listen, everybody practices the 2-minute drill and trying to go fast, but it's really nice when the quarterback has his time to get his thoughts clear, understand down and distance, maybe audible at the line of scrimmage. He has that right now because he did a good job getting the first down and getting it.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I liked all those. It's pretty to me.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody. things started. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, and they get him on the ground right there. Dropping back, it's Mateer. On target. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, they knew it wasn't going to be easy against this defense throwing the football, right? They've got a pass rush. This quarterback is going to be under duress. He gets drilled, but he gets his first completion on the opening drive of the game. It's going to look like this the rest of the way.
Finds his man. It's Newsom. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, and you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
He wants to throw it again. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. The 40. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not the start this offense wanted.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Has it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Pulls it in, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air, it's Batir. Fires left. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, third downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Makes it past the marker. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
And he tacks on the extra point. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Batir. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic, throwing the football down the field.
Off the play fake. Buys a little extra time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead as we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The run inside. It's Cobb. There he goes. Picks up the first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half.
I'm on one, baby. I'm on one. Don't quit, pussy. We just getting started, man. Huh. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. I'm on their neck, Izzy. We're number 2. Let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going. We 2-0 online, babe. Did you eat my meal? I never said that. I said I didn't want Salisbury steak that day. I don't want none.
On the blue, Albertson Stadium in
Oh, now you lying. Mommy's putting that on you.
Just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the LSU Tigers and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines.
Is this ball gonna be two?
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
What's going on?
From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Hey, drop a comment. Drop some in the chat.
A give to Brown. Really good running.
I hate this formation. I hate this formation, bro.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Isaac Brown.
Oh my God.
Finding some room. Got some room, made it to the goal line.
I go wide on that. God, I hate this formation, bro.
And that shove saved the touchdown.
Just a simple play.
I have no answer for it, man.
Get the edge, block it up really well, and then let the running back do the rest. But I do like the finish from the defense. Listen, you gave up a big play. At least hit him as he...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dixon. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Rides the option, he keeps it. Got enough for the first. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on second down. That's caught. It's caught. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Running inside. It's Cobb. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Stepping to the right. And they on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Hit him, Chandler. Come on. I just put the Kim on for you to fucking have more accurate throws, bro. Come on, bro.
As he rolled out to the right, didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot.
X, not X. Oh my gosh, I was gonna fucking X.
Tried to wrap up the 1st quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Should I hold it to give it to him?
Really nice job by the defense that time.
Oh my gosh, I didn't do that.
Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Swings it out to the flat. He goes down. He needed to get forward to pick up that 1st down, and now they've got a decision to make on 4th. Trying to run, it's Cobb. I don't think he got anything.
That's bullshit, man. How do I not get the first either, bro?
Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Razorbacks headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Just feeds the running back.
You just need more from your offensive line.
You gotta be shitting me.
That, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball
I
and
hate
pick that
this
up
game.
running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got him. And they'll mark him down after making that grab, and that's one way to start digging out of that hole, but they're still short of the first down.
And your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They'll run the counter. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Powers through the defender. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, get a nice positive game in the toss play.
Run in the red zone, it's Benjamin. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
And the Razorbacks line it up with a 1st and goal. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They'll run the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
3rd down. Offense trying to go option, seeing if they can outflank the defense by pitching it, but nothing there.
They fake it. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. This drive will open from the 15. The option, the keeper. He's going to lose it.
Hey, give him the ball, Allen.
Give him the ball. Aggressiveness of this defense. I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Smashes through the tackle. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down.
Love the play call on the RPO. You're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Got it behind the line. It's Matthews. And he goes out of bounds.
I like that little play. Man, this playbook nasty, bro.
Tigers with 8 seconds and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Cobb. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that 1st quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Right back to the well. Plows through the defense. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Razorbacks take their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And he's going to take it into the end zone.
Don't quit. Damn, another one bites the dust. Everybody here trying to run the fucking option, bro. Blows my mind. We got a fire ass line.
guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick.
I might be quitting. All that shit I was talking. You might make me quit. Psych, come on, let's go out here and put it on his ass, boy. Pause. Pick.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dixon. The defense wouldn't let him
Not a good
there.
start.
It was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that, take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
Oh,
and it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
I knew I was going to have a circle. I knew he was going to go to the running back. I was just through middle to the circle. Could have been a dumbass. I know I had the middle. Once he rolled over. I'm trash. Let's fuck for that.
They go play action with Sellers. He's going to take a shot right away.
Hell no.
He's got it.
Push off?
They'll mark him down.
Oh my god, that man pushed off like a motherfucker, bro.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Crosses the 10. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And I know this defense wasn't set up in a good position. Obviously, they were not set up with the best field position, but they've got to answer the call, man. That's back-to-back really good plays for this offense. And now we got to flush that. We got to put it behind
why
us,
is winners in the game, bro?
right here and try to limit the damage and make them kick a field goal.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Here's the return from inside the 25. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Makes the grab in their space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Running inside, it's Cobb. He's brought down. He's running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh my God.
Inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up.
Don't rage. Don't rage. Don't rage. Don't rage. Don't rage. Rage. Fuck, bro. Take my loss, bro. I gotta take my damn loss, man. This fucking pick.
Will kick off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Marsh. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Clark. They get him out of bounds. A couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick
Fairley
season.
Bro.
He put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he
you don't need your mama's phone for everything, bro.
Getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Cobb. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And that is a tough assignment.
You guys knocked out one day.
Cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. Fourth down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the football, no space, nowhere to go, forcing the fourth down.
Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force the negative play.
Gonna run it. It's Cobb. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered to get to the football.
Trying play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver. They're working.
Somebody farted shit.
For the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time.
Damn, you definitely farted with your line on.
Get by the linebackers in the middle of the field.
Maybe a crease. Defense comes up with a
bro, you farted, bro.
Moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Yeah, you did, man.
Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. Trying to pound it in.
Get out of my way, nigga. Get out of my way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and pull it right.
I didn't pick that. Oh my gosh. I didn't fucking pick that. Wow.
Love the route there by the tight end and man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Bro, I try to get through there and blow that shit up.
You gotta know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Hands it off on the counter. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He's knocked down.
That's a 74 overall out of getting interception.
Great job by the safety.
Hemmed up.
Safety's back in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, understanding where he's throwing the football. Great break, great interception.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Keeps it on 1st down. And he'll be
I'm going to give it to him.
No gain on the play.
Fuck.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
The run inside. It's Cobb. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy throw.
Bring him down.
That is how you play defense.
Oh, my
Drop
God.
back, you let him catch the football. You go attack. You don't let him break tackles. Really nice execution by the defense.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be
pick the ball off, bro.
2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Looking to fire. That pass is incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Not all drops are equal, and those are frustrating, man. Those are the ones where you're going to move the sticks. Nice job seeing the middle of the field come open. The 1st down marker's right there, and that's a big, costly drop.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Well,
Babe, I think he just reported me. Mid-blitzing the shit out of his ass. Mid-blitzing the shit out of his ass. That show what I did. Mid-blitz.